PharmaVentures, experts in deals and alliances.
Hello and welcome to PharmaVentures Insights here at Genesis 2016 in the centre of London. On today's show, I have Carolina Fernandez of Renewable. Carolina, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So Renewable, it's not a name I've heard before. Perhaps you could tell us a little bit about the company.
Yes, we have recently rebranded. So we were formerly known as GLE, Greater London Enterprise, which you might have heard about, but we have rebranded and now we are called Newable.
So what was behind the rebranding? Was that to bring a new focus to the business, or?
Yes, we have a new CEO, a new management team, and we have over the years we exist for more than 30 years now, and we were a well-known brand within London, but not so much all over the UK, for the rest of the UK. So there was a need to put what we call the best kept secret out there. So we rebranded in a way that we think businesses will be able to relate to us a little bit better.
So there's obviously some meaning behind Newable. Perhaps you could expand a little bit on what Newable does.
If you look at the word, it would be new and able. So by new we mean innovation, and by able we mean to enable businesses to tap into innovation and to commercialize their innovation. So what we do, we are a business services organization, and we help people to start, sustain and scale their businesses. We support startups accessing funding. We have a consultancy side to help commercialize innovations, and we also provide digital enablement. So we focus on providing businesses we work with the best support towards commercializing innovation and growth sustainably. We are also, if I may, the largest delivery partner for the Department of International Trade and for Enterprise Europe Network, which I am part of as well, again supporting businesses in London.
And what sort of businesses do you support? Is it people very, very early on just coming with an idea, or are they more advanced than that?
All sorts, from startups to more mature companies. It depends in which state they are for the program they sign up to with our company, but we do support all the businesses, from the very startups to the mature companies and to corporates as well, although we tend to focus on small and medium enterprises. The support varies depending on their needs, but most companies tend to come to us, most businesses tend to come to us for to access funding, whether this would be on a grant format or actually private capital.
So you can help them with soft money grant applications, non-dilutive funding,
yes,
but you have a network of investors that you can tap into with these people?
Yes, so there is, in terms of grant funding, there is a lot out there, both at European level and national level, through, for instance, Innovate UK. And we help businesses understand what the opportunities there are out there, and we help them tap into that. So if there is an application that needs to be submitted, we would help with that. We wouldn't write the application, but we will definitely work with the technical and management team to make sure that they have the support they need to understand what is needed for the proposal and help them apply. On the finance side, we do work with a network of investments, fund management, venture capitalists, and we do facilitate the process for the SMEs we work with.
And as you've been doing this 30 years, I think you said you must have a pretty good track record. Have you got some success stories that?
We have many. You can actually check them out on our website. You will read many stories about biotech companies, for instance, accessing European funding, and we are talking about projects of more than £2 million. Which is quite good for startups, for a new business. So yes, indeed, several success stories, both on the finance and access to funding side. Another thing that we do is we help with technology transfer and in finding partners out there, so outside the UK. So let's say if a business wants to find a technology provider, or on the commercial side, a trade intermediary, we would use our networks out there through Enterprise Europe Network to facilitate that and to make the introductions that they will definitely monetize on later on.
Right, and I understand you work across different sectors, but we're here at Genesis, which has a sort of pharma, biotech, medtech focus. What do you do in that area, and why are you at Genesis?
Well, London, if you look at the industries that are more relevant in London, you will see a lot of pharma and a lot of biotech. So definitely a lot of our clients would come from these sectors and these industries. I would say probably between 10 to 20% of those. So it's definitely, Genesis is definitely a relevant conference for us. This is the third year we take part of Genesis, and we have met new clients here. We always see the current clients as well, and it's definitely something that we intend to continue to support.
So this is an important venue for you to be part of.
Yes, it is.
And as somebody that works across sectors, and you know, we're a period of change in Europe and the UK. What are you seeing? Are you seeing more activity in pharma? Are you seeing any impact of what's going on right now?
Yes, well, we see a lot of uncertainty at this point. From the European Commission side, they continue business as usual. Mm-hmm. So the funding that towards biotech, pharma and medical industries remains the same. I suppose that in the near future, we will hear more from the UK government on what sort of investment we will see in those areas. But as for now, it remains the same as it has been for the past, I would say, 3 to 4 years in terms of grant funding. People still need investment. There are still people with great ideas out there, right? So that they're still coming to you. Yes, they are.
So you mentioned Enterprise Europe during our conversation. Can you expand on what Enterprise Europe is exactly?
Enterprise Europe Network is powered by the European Commission. It started in 2008, and it was created to help businesses to grow internationally, to innovate and grow internationally. Since 2015, Innovate UK took the leadership of this network in the UK, in Northern Ireland, England and Wales. So we as Newable, we deliver the Enterprise Europe Network project in London, so we are the delivery partner for London. And what we do is that Enterprise Europe Network is the largest business support network in the world, and we are present in more than 64 countries. So all the member states and companies and countries outside the member states, which enables us to, whenever a client, a business here in London or here in the UK needs a contact out there, we would work with our network there to ensure that this happens and they have access to the best potential partners that they could find.
So there must be plenty of people seeking your help and support. How do they get in contact with Newable?
They can check us on our website, Enterprise Europe Network, or at Newable, where you would have an inquiries line, and you can definitely get in touch directly with us. Well,
Caroline, it's been great talking to you today, and thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you very much.
PharmaVentures, experts in deals and alliances.